All right, triples. Actually, this is gonna be triples and above, maybe. If you haven't watched my singles and doubles videos, do that first so you can learn those and learn the basic techniques of those first. I might hit a tree if I do it, but I'm gonna try. So the difference with triples is we're gonna add a dip before it, triples and higher. So you're gonna be at your left flat as usual, and you're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. When you go to 8, you're at this seatbelt angle, so your right hand is by your face, and when you do it, you don't want this elbow to like really creep up. You want it to stay relaxed, and how you do that is the like bottom part of your palm is going to be pressed against it. So when you start, your palm is like up. I don't know if you can see that. Your palm is like up, and when you dip, it's going to press against the back side of it. Same with when you start, my thumb is wrapped, I don't know, okay, there you go. My thumb is wrapped behind, and when I dip, my thumb comes up here. Your dip too, you want to make sure it's staying completely flat in your toaster. If it's not, it's going to pitch your toss at a weird angle. So you don't want to dip like this, or like this, that's not a dip, or like this, because then you can see how it's spin at a 45 and it mess everything up. It's gonna stay completely flat. The tendency is to pull this hand in too much. So if you need to think about pushing it out almost, then you're probably gonna be completely straight. And you want that dip to be solidly locked in. You don't want it to be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. You want it to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And again, you're just gonna push, you're gonna release. Let's say thumb by the bottom of your ear is your release point. If you release on 1, you're gonna catch triples on 3. So, let's think a minute. I'm gonna hit this. Can you guys see me? I haven't thrown a triple today, so wish me luck. And now the wind came up. Cool, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3. A little rough, not bad. But again, you're gonna wanna catch solidly, and as you get into these higher tosses, this is where you're gonna start to have weaker catches. You need to really, really squeeze the crap out of your arms so that it stops and doesn't do this. And now that we're getting into triples is when you first start doing higher tosses. You wanna make sure that it's going straight up and straight down. You're not having to step for it or like cross or reach for it. So if it's going, let me think. If you toss and it travels that way to your right, you're probably releasing too late. Try opening your hand earlier. If you toss and it goes to the left, you're releasing too early. So hold on to it a little bit longer. If it's going in front of you, then you are pushing out. This is no wind, of course. Wind will mess that up. If it's going in front of you, then you're pushing out, and you need to pull your hand back. So think about pulling your arm back when you release. If it's going behind you, think about pushing out a little when you release. Let's see, what else? Again, since these are getting into higher tosses, this is gonna be where you start faltering more on your technique. So make sure when you push down, you're actually pushing and not just letting go. Make sure that right arm is staying down the entire time. And then, sorry, someone was staring at me. And then make sure you're not bringing your elbow or your shoulder up. Make sure that's still staying down, because this is going to be where you tend to need some more strength a little bit. And so the tendency is going to be crank it like that, which isn't what you want. You want it to be all in that push down and the flick of your wrist, and not in any shoulder or elbow movements. And then while we're here, I'll just talk about some higher tosses so I don't have to make another video. Actually, I'll just make another video. It's fine.